So we're done. Facts channel under Creative Nation has ceased its operations. I'd like to bid a fond farewell to that chapter by giving you my top 10 favourite Facts memories. Here we go. Coming in at number 10, Facts Origins. My first Facts video was a sketch. I was brought in by a director that I knew called Jordan, and there I met Oisín, Gráinne and Lorna. A lot of my friends were working on Facts like Paddy and Elga, and it definitely seemed like a fun thing to do. The original concept was more sketches, and because I was working full-time as an actor, it definitely suited me to do that kind of thing. I really enjoyed the feel of the set. It was very relaxed and fun, and people kind of let you go with the flow, come up with your own ideas and concepts and evolve things that way. That was in 2015, and as time went on, Facts became more about the reactions than the sketches. I was still being called in, but I let them know that I really only wanted to do the acting rather than being myself on camera. I thought I'd be pretty uncomfortable as myself on camera. It wasn't something I'd done before. And because they weren't focusing on the acting, I didn't go back to Facts for a while, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Number 9, Through the Eyes of Children. I've been working in talent management for a number of years, and my speciality is working with children. So I got in touch with Facts and let them know I had some amazing kids. They brought them in for a video called Kids Give Adults Dating Advice, a Valentine's Day special. Being on set and watching everything through the kids' eyes was an amazing process. Everything was fresh and new for them, and they just had fun. The kids weren't shy or inhibited by the cameras, they just had a great time. And it got me thinking, which brings me to number 8, The Comeback. I had a pretty rough year in 2016, and that's when I started this vlog channel. As part of the channel, I was doing a challenge called the Say Yes to Everything challenge, and I was in doing a video with the kids one day when I got talking to Donna. I mentioned that I was doing the Say Yes to Everything challenge, and one of my regrets in the past had been saying no to the videos where I'd appear on camera as myself. And so a couple of days later, I got a text to ask did I want to come in for a video, and I said yes. My first video was with Ryan. It was his birthday and the buzz was amazing. It was such a great energy and I was hooked. Number 7, The Social Scene. It's no secret that we Irish enjoy a drink or two, but it really wasn't until the Christmas party in 2016 where everybody really got to know each other. Pretty much everybody clicked on more than just a business level, and it soon became quite common for different people to go out with each other on the reg. Soon after that, Facts changed its office location, which happened to be right around the corner from where I live, and right around the corner from where a couple of people live. And we started to go out after pretty much every video. People got to know each other pretty well, some very well. And moving on to number 6, the aesthetic evolution. Without Facts videos, I really wouldn't think my look had changed that much except for my hair colour, but actually looking back, there was a lot of different looks. Some worked and some didn't, and some just featured me hungover. But every time I look at the videos and see what I was wearing or looked like, I remember what I was feeling that day, and it's like a really cool little time pod. Number 5, the buzz. So when I started doing the videos, I avoided the comment section like the plague. I just had it in my mind the comments were going to be really negative, and I was okay with that, but I didn't really want to read them. And then one day I did. And once you start reading them, you kind of can't stop. I can't speak for everyone, but I certainly read pretty much every comment under a video I'd be in. You have to take them with a grain of salt. Some were good, a couple were bad, but most were just really funny. The people who watched the videos overwhelmingly got it. They had the same dry sense of humour as us, and the comments reflected that. More than a couple of times I'd chuckle away at the comments. And now and again I'd chip in and say something in the comment section, but I actually was a little intimidated by it and got a bit overwhelmed, so I tried to just keep an eye on it rather than interact with it. Number 4. Getting to bring my furry pal to work. Am I boring you? Chewy, you were a source of great controversy.
Who, me?
So as most of you know, I just bring Chewy everywhere with me unless told otherwise. So I brought him along to the Facts videos. To answer a couple of questions, no, he's not a therapy dog, officially. He's giving me kisses right now, and that makes me feel good about myself. And I probably do need psychiatric intervention. No, it wasn't unhygienic to bring him in. I literally always gave him a bath before a shoot, and I'd carry him in my arms. And pretty much everybody loved having him there. Side note, we were in a studio set, not a dinner table, so... But when they moved to offices, we officially weren't allowed to have animals in there. I got fired! His words, not mine. Number 3, the experiences. My family laughed their heads off when they realised I was testing food for a living. I am one of the least exciting or adventurous eaters you've ever met in your life. Yes, I really did drink tea for the very first time, in fact. The way I kind of got over what could be described as a food phobia was knowing that we'd only have to eat a little bit of whatever it was they gave us. And for the most part, I was pretty lucky. There wasn't anything really awful I had to eat. Until oysters, which I have since learned there are no bones in. I learned to hula dance, I made my own toiletries, I did some pancake art, and I got to explain why 50% of us are so fascinated with watching a lady pop zits. It's so satisfying. And I love the fact that we never knew what we were doing till we got into the studio. Even when John Sharpson had to give me a lap dance, kind of. Number 2, getting to know myself. As I said, in theory, I didn't like the idea of being myself on camera. It was a lot of trust to put your actual image rather than a character's image in the hands of an editor who at that time I didn't necessarily know. But the guys always looked after our best interests and never really put anything on camera that would make us feel uncomfortable. I feel like everybody that appeared on camera naturally fit a different kind of character role. And I like to think mine was pretty much girl next door with a hint of may kill you in your sleep. And last but not least is obviously, mushily going to be the friendships. The group of facts are basically like a motley crew. We couldn't be more diverse, and the people that I got particularly close with are people that I hope I'll be friends with forever. Going forward, there's going to be a lot more collaborations, and while I can't promise you exactly how many videos I'm going to be doing, I'm definitely going to be putting out more stuff with faces that you know. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, please subscribe, and share. I'm going to put links in the description to other facts people's channels, and hopefully you'll go over and subscribe to them as well. Stay tuned.